The Helping Hand. Rina was a young woman with big aspirations. She had always dreamed of becoming a doctor and helping people in need. However, life had not been easy for her. Coming from a poor family, she faced many challenges in her pursuit of education. But Rina was determined. Every day after school, Rina would study late into the night. She would spend hours reading textbooks and working on assignments. Her family couldn't afford tuition fees, so Rina worked part time at a nearby cafe to earn money for her education. Despite her hard work, there were times when Rina felt overwhelmed. Her classmates had more resources, and sometimes it felt like she would never catch up. But Rina never gave up. She knew that the road to success would not be easy, but she was willing to keep trying. One day, while working at the cafe, Rina met an elderly woman named Mrs. Sharma. Mrs. Sharma was a regular customer at the cafe and she had noticed Rina's dedication. One afternoon, she called Rina over to her table and offered her some advice. You have a bright future ahead of you, Rina, Mrs. Sharma said. I can see the determination in your eyes, and I know you will achieve your dreams. Rina smiled, feeling encouraged. Mrs. Sharma continued, but don't forget to take care of yourself along the way. Rina was surprised at how caring Mrs. Sharma was. She had never expected such kindness from a stranger. As the conversation went on, Mrs. Sharma offered to pay for Rina's tuition fees for the next semester. Rina was overwhelmed with gratitude. She never imagined that someone would be so generous. Mrs. Sharma explained, I know how hard it is to study without proper resources. I want to help you achieve your goals just as you will one day help others in need. Rina was speechless. She could hardly believe that someone would be so kind to a stranger. With tears in her eyes, she thanked Mrs. Sharma and promised to make the most of this opportunity. True to her word, Rina continued working hard in her studies. She performed excellently in her exams and graduated with top honors. As a doctor, Rina made it her mission to help others, just as Mrs. Sharma had helped her. Years later, Rina returned to the cafe where she had first met Mrs. Sharma. She found out that Mrs. Sharma had passed away, but she had left behind a legacy of kindness. Rina decided to honor her memory by continuing to help others, especially those who were struggling like she once had. Her journey had come full circle. What started as a small act of kindness had grown into a lifetime commitment to helping others.